All right, Shalom Yashala, back with another GMS on the go. I'm Brother Nakum. I'm with the Northern North Carolina camp. Before I go any further, I'd like to give all honor, all glory, and all praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. Next up, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone from teaching us this truth according to the Bible and rule well. And the double shalom to all the Sisei Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth and righteousness and sincerity to the best of your ability. And I was able to get up today through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Yahweh. That's who the word he calls God, which his name means he is or he exists. And Yahweh Shai being the only begotten Son, that's who the word he calls Jesus, which his name means he saves or he delivers. And I'm just going to get to a lesson on according to the scriptures, this King James Bible, that 2/3 of the nation of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latino Americans, have been blinded from receiving the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding these scriptures to know what it's talking about. So again, 2/3 of the nation of Israel have been blinded. So without further ado, I'm going to grab my first precept, and Lord willing, so-called Negroes, Latino, and Americans will be edified. This is Romans chapter 11, verse 7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for. That's right. And in this case, this is talking about 2/3 of the nation of Israel. 2/3 of the nation of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latino, and Americans, they haven't obtained. They haven't found what they've been seeking for. And what is 2/3 of the nation of Israel seeking for? They're seeking for truth. They're seeking for answers. But they haven't attained it. Why? Because they're too busy, into all these different false religions. You got 2/3 people into Christianity. You got 2/3 people into Muslim, Islam. You got 2/3 people caught up into Egyptology. You got 2/3 people caught up into Mormonism. You got 2/3 people caught up into any and everything that ain't got nothing to do with the truth. You see? And that's why ultimately they haven't attained what they've been seeking for, which is what? The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding scriptures, because they caught up into everything else that ain't got nothing to do with the truth. It reads on. But the election have attained it. That's right. The elect, Lord will be some men, starting with our apostle under Great Millstone, down to younger brothers like myself. Lord willing, will be the elect. You see, but the elect, they have attained the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding scriptures to know what it's talking about. That's why you see brothers popping up around the four corners of the earth, pushing his word in truth and sincerity. Because they have attained what they've been seeking for. They found answers. They found what they've been looking for. It reads on, and the rest were blinded. Right. 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they were blinded. Why? Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, the word he calls God and Jesus, has blinded them from receiving the true wisdom and understanding these scriptures. I'm going to jump down to verse 8. This is Romans chapter 11, verse 8. According as it is written, the Most High have given them, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, the spirit of slumber. That's right. And you look into that word slumber, it means sleep. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, again, who the word he calls God and Jesus, they gave 2/3 of the nation of Israel the spirit of slumber, sleep. It says, eyes that they should not see, spiritually, and ears that they should not hear, spiritually. You see, because 2/3 of people, they got physical eyes to see, but spiritually, they can't perceive to what we're doing and saying is the truth. And 2/3 of people, they got physical ears to hear what we're saying, but spiritually, they can't understand what we're saying. We're bringing out these scriptures. Again, why? Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai has blinded 2/3 of the nation of Israel from receiving this truth. It says, in ears that they should not hear unto this day. That's right. So 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they have been blinded, by the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, from receiving this truth until this day, 2020. So I'm going to grab me another precept. And Lord willing, this won't be a long lesson. Just hit the points how 2/3 of the nation of Israel are blinded from receiving the truth. This is St. Matthew chapter 13, verse 9. And this is red letter. This is our Lord and Savior, Lord Yahweh Shai speaking, who the word he called Jesus. This is St. Matthew chapter 13, verse 9. Who have ears to hear, let him hear. Everybody on the face of the earth got 2 ears to hear. So this is talking about spiritually. Spiritually, listen up to what the scripture is about to say. It reads on, and the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? That's right. So the disciples, they came to Lord Yahweh Shah, who the one called Jesus, and they want to know, why are you speaking to everybody in parables, mysteries, codes, to where they can't get what you're talking about, to where they can't understand? It reads on, he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. That's right. So Lord Yahweh Shah, the one called Jesus, response back to the disciples was that what? It is given unto you, ultimately the elect of the nation of Israel, to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. You see? It was given unto the elect, of the nation of Israel to be able to pick up this Bible and read it and understand what it's talking about. You see? It was given unto the elect of the nation of Israel to know about reincarnation. It was given unto the elect to know about missiles that are recorded in this Bible, which is going to destroy this place called America. It was given unto the elect of the nation of Israel to know about the Gentiles according to the scriptures. It was given unto the elect of the nation of Israel to know about the chariots with the word they call UFOs, and so forth and so on. It was given unto the elect of the nation of Israel to know about the mystery, the secrets of this Bible. It reads on, but to them it is not given. And who is that them talking about? 2/3 of the nation of Israel. You see, the mysteries of this Bible, it wasn't given unto 2/3 of the nation of Israel to understand it, to be able to get it. Why? Because Yahweh Shema Shah has blinded them, from receiving the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding the scriptures. That's why he spoke to 2/3 of the nation of Israel in parables, riddles, because he didn't want them to get it only except for the elect. He wanted them to get it, and not the 2/3. I'm gonna grab my next precept real quick. Okay. 1 Corinthians. Second Corinthians. All right. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. That's right. And we look into that word gospel, it means good news. And what's some of the good news that's coming to the nation of Israel? That America, is going to be destroyed by 200 ICBM missiles and the chariots with the word they call UFOs with that laser beam fire coming down from the bottom of it. That Esau, the so-called white man, is going to be taken out of power and going into captivity right along with these other heathen nations that are women, or that are going our women, is going to get back in line, and she's going to be obedient to her husband. What else? Our kids gonna be back in order, and so forth and so on. This is just some of the good news that's coming back to the nation of Israel. So I'm reading that from the top again. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. That's right. So this gospel, this good news is hid. It is hid to the ones of our people that are lost. And who is lost? 2/3 of the nation of Israel. Why? Because Yahweh Shema Shah, who the word calls God and Jesus, has blinded 2/3 of the nation of Israel from receiving the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding the scriptures. And that's where they're lost. You see, that's why 2/3 of our people are out here in all manner of wickedness. Because they are lost. And that's why the gospel is hid to them. Because what? They are lost. Because Yahweh Shema Shah doesn't want 2/3 of the nation of Israel to receive the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding the scriptures. That's why 2/3 of our people are lost. You see? So I'm going to grab another precept real quick. All right. This is Isaiah chapter 6, verse 9. And he said, go and tell this people, you so-called Negroes, Latino Americans, hear ye indeed, but understand not. That's right. You see, you so-called Negro Latin Americans, 2/3 of y'all, when you see the prophets out there on the highways and byways, or even when we're doing videos, You see, y'all hearing what we're saying when we're bringing out these scriptures, but spiritually you don't understand what we're saying. It says, and see ye indeed and perceive not. That's right. And y'all got two eyes to where y'all see what we doing, but you don't perceive. You can't comprehend. Verse 10, make the heart, meaning the mind, of make the heart, again, meaning the mind of this people fat, and make their ears heavy to where they can't understand, and make their eyes heavy to where they can't see spiritually. Least they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed. Right. It said, and convert and be healed. You know, and ultimately 2/3 of our people, so-called Negroes, Latin Americans, they're not going to convert and be healed, you know, with the understanding of scriptures. Why? Because their destiny, you know, is already set for them to be destroyed. You know, according to Zechariah 13:8, how 2/3 of the nation of Israel have to be cut off and die. You see? So 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they're not going to convert. They're not going to be changed and receive the wisdom not to understand the scriptures. You see? Because their destiny is already set. Yahweh Shemashah has blinded 2/3 of the nation of Israel to where they can't receive the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding the scriptures, you know, till this day. Okay, let's see if I get one more. Matter of fact, you know, that's it. You know, Lord willing, so-called Negroes, Latino, and Americans have been edified. Before I go any further, I'd like to give all honor, all glory, and all praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Next up, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone from teaching us this truth according to the Bible and rule well. And a double shalom to all the Sisakim throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth from righteousness and sincerity to the best ability. Till next time, shalom. Call me Inshallah.